It's the battle between Qualia Mind and Mind Lab Pro. You've probably seen these two supplements, which is why you're watching this video, and you're wondering which one is the better choice. I'm going to run through, as always, the ingredients, the dosages, the research, and the price to see which one wins out between Mind Lab Pro and Qualia Mind, and which one is the better option for you. And as always, the links will be down in the description and the first link in the comments if you wish to purchase any of these. But let's start with the ingredients comparison, and we can look at the similar ingredients first and how they're dosed. I've got all my notes here, so bear with me as they come back and forth. So we can start with L-theanine, which is a mini nootropic supplement because it pairs so well with caffeine, which Qualia Mind does have the option to have caffeine in it. Now, Mind Lab Pro is stimulant free, which is my preference, to be honest, but you can also get Qualia Mind in a stimulant free version. Now, L-theanine is known for a stress and anxiety reliever and takes the edge off caffeine to give you a smooth energy. Qualia Mind has 200 milligrams. Mind Lab Pro has 100 milligrams. Now, I've found in my experience that anywhere from 50 to 400 milligrams of L-theanine seems to work for me. And that's even with caffeine as well. So I don't think there's any problem there between these two. They both have L-tyrosine, 250 milligrams of Qualia Mind, 175 of Mind Lab Pro. I would argue they're both underdosed anyway. And there is no nootropic supplement that doses L-tyrosine to the extent to improve brain function under stress. Typically, you need anywhere from 2+ grams, which isn't going to fit in a capsule anyway. We also have Bacopa monnieri, which is one of my favorite nootropic ingredients since it helps boost memory recall and verbal learning. We have 150 milligrams in Mind Lab Pro and 300 milligrams in Qualia Mind. So Qualia Mind takes that just because of the higher dose. Both have ceticoline in very similar doses, 250 milligrams in Mind Lab Pro, and we have 150 milligrams in Qualia Mind with a little bit of extra choline at 110 milligrams on the other side. So ceticoline optimizes brain pathways and boosts neural regeneration, focus, brain energy, and memory. And it is a precursor to a neurotransmitter to help boost memory. We have Rhodiola rosea, which is used to help deal with stress, anxiety, and depression. We're looking at 50 milligrams in Mind Lab Pro and 300 milligrams in Qualia Mind. So we have a lot more in Qualia Mind for that. And then they both have 100 milligrams of phosphocystine, which I can never say, which has been shown to improve cognitive function. 100 milligrams seems to be the standard dose across the board of all nootropic supplements. That's where the similarities end, because Qualia Mind's ingredients list is so damn long. But we're just going to finish off what's in Mind Lab Pro. You have organic limonene mushroom at 500 milligrams, which is the largest dose you will find in a nootropic supplement. It's known as the nootropic of the mushroom world. It shows promise in reducing stress and increasing working memory, attention, and reaction time. And we also have pine bark extract at 75 milligrams, which is a potent antioxidant said to improve memory and blood flow. Now, if we move on to Qualia Mind, I've already mentioned the caffeine. You can get this with caffeine or without. If you get it with a caffeine, it's going to be the most effective nootropic because caffeine is the most effective nootropic. So that's something to bear in mind. Caffeine and taurine together are associated with improved performance, and taurine helps reduce the need for a lot of caffeine. You have huperzine A, which is a mini nootropic supplement, which is thought to help improve brain function in Alzheimer's patients. You've got alpha GPC, which is another choline supplement to improve cognitive function and memory. And then you can round this out with ingredients like algae DHA, ginkgo biloba, L-dopa, and a few more that are a little more speculative, but contribute and work synergistically to improve overall cognitive function. So that's the short and sweet of the ingredients list. Qualia Mind, typically a little high dose with similar ingredients and a lot larger ingredients list. Mind Lab Pro has many of the same ingredients and a few extras, but when we look at these head-to-head and how these formulas work, Mind Lab Pro is the one with 3 clinical studies backing its formula. It's basically one of the only nootropic supplements that has these. Both are double-blind and placebo-controlled and run by a third party, not the company themselves, which is very important, and have found that this formulation improves the ability to process information and improve memory. And again, these are done independently out of the University of Leeds, not from the actual company, which other companies have done, where they've actually analyzed the data, conducted the study, all themselves internally within the company, which again is a big red flag. Mind Lab Pro does not do that. Qualia Mind does not have clinical study published in a journal. So just something to bear in mind. Now, if we go into price, I think this is where they differ vastly, and I think where the decision can quite easily be made in the end. So Mind Lab Pro will cost you $1.73 to $2.30 per serving, which is essentially in the middle of the range in nootropic supplements. We're looking anywhere from like $1.50 to $3 per serving within the range, so we're right in that middle. Qualia Mind, on the other hand, we're looking at $6.31 to $7.22 per serving. And this isn't even a month supply. This is 22 servings in here. A nootropic supplement that costs $6 to $7 per serving, which is going to be like you buying a Starbucks coffee every day, to me is overkill. And I don't believe any nootropic supplement is worth that much per serving, especially when a supplement like MindLab Pro has 3 clinical trials backing it and is only in that $1.70 to $2.50 range per serving. I believe you're much better off with MindLab Pro than you are with Qualia Mind, just because of that price difference and the research backing it. So if you're curious to try these, make sure you check the links down in the description. MindLab Pro is my #1. And you should actually watch this video next because it goes into a deep dive, MindLab Pro and its formula.